Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, where we've now got a very big, very important operation that we need to go and deal with, although I will be having words with the operation naming team because they've called this operation Operation Mountain Stank, which is just appalling. That is a rubbish operation name. This is really important, this thing. This mission here is crucial to the future of the human race. If we don't do this, billions of people are going to be sacrificed to the alien genetic slaughter machine. And also the councillor man, the spokesman chappie, sacrificed himself to get us the information we need to go and do this mission. And the operation naming team have called it Operation Mountain Stank. So yes, I shall be having words because that I think is possibly the worst operation name that we've seen so far. But whatever the case, once I've told them off and had a little sort of chat with them about maybe giving important operations slightly better names than this awful one here, what we've got to do in this mission is effectively break into the Advent network tower, get rid of the message that they want to send, and then put our own message in instead, I think. We've got to show the world the truth about Advent. And I was a little bit concerned about this last time. I was thinking, oh no, have we got to go and do it right now? What do we do about this? How long can we leave it? But thanks to you very lovely people out there letting me know, we don't need to do this right now. We can leave this for as long as we like. There's not a timer on it. There's not a ticking clock or anything. We can do what we need to do, wrap things up around the rest of the entire world, and then when we are ready, we can come back and take on this mission here. So for now, we are not going to do this. But yeah, thank you everybody out there for letting me know, because I was going to rush in and get that sorted. So what I'd like to do, I would like to go over here to West Africa, build them a lovely radio relay tower thing, if we can, if we've got the supplies, because I think then, if we get that finished, we can get our munitions expert little upgradey thing, and then we can just get lots of lovely ammunition made. Just get lots of fancy ammo types, and then we'll see what there is. So I think that's what we will do right now. Let's fly over here. We've got just enough money. Okay, right, install the radio relay over here, please. So it won't take that long, I don't think. So Poodle over here, 4 to 6 days. Is it 6 days by any chance? Oh, it's 5 days. It's 5 days. Okay, so we'll get on with this. And this also gives us a chance to finish doing these other bits and bobs. We've got some sort of, buddy training going on, and we're making experimental weapons or armour or whatever it is. What we're doing, experimental, the new sort of, the new weapon thing to go on the big suits of armour. And yeah, we've got different sort of sonic training happening, everything else. So I think, for now, we'll try and get a few last minute bits and bobs sorted, and then when we're ready, we shall head over here and take on Operation Rubbish Name. So for now, let's tick time on. So 5 days down to 4 days, 3 days, that actually did tick by quite well. I thought someone was going to pop up and go, hey, there's a mission. I mean, really, the only things that might pop up now are potentially going to be the guerrilla ops, or we take on one of these sort of facility mission things, because the councillor guy, the spokesman, isn't around anymore, of course, because he fell last time. He is gone. He is no more. I'm assuming he got killed in that fight. I mean, he might have been captured or whatever, I don't know, but I'm assuming that he got killed when the Advent people raided his little kind of room. But yeah, I'm going to assume he's gone, which is a bit sad. That is a bit sad. But yeah, so really, I think maybe the only missions that might pop up are going to be the guerrilla ops. So we might be able to sort of, pootle about the planet and get a few bits and bobs done. There might be the retaliation missions as well, maybe. I'm not sure. Right. I think Yaramin's completed his fuse training, which now means that he's done everything as well. We've got nothing else for Yaramin to learn. So Leah Evans, you can sort of hang around in here for a bit and just make sure that, that purple wibbly thing keeps on purplying and wibblying. But there's not much else for you to do, but you can hang around in here anyway, I think. Just, sort of stick around for a bit. Right, we'll go back to here. I think have we got the... no, okay, the proving ground thing is going to be before the bond training. Right, so let's get this done. Here we go, pootling around. And, a plasma blaster. Using technology adapted from the alien's own plasma weaponry, we've devised a means of releasing a massive focused pulse of plasma energy that will devastate targets in a fixed path. One plasma blaster has been added to the inventory. Okay, right, that sounds exciting. So that will replace, well, potentially replace, if we choose it to, the sort of guided missile thingamabob we've got, the floaty plasma ball thingamajig. So I think, yeah, that's going to affect things in a fixed path. So it's going to be like a cone or whatever, a line. Okay, that's very exciting. I like the sound of that. Okay, we'll pootle about then. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, so we've got 12 more ability points. Another reason why we wanted to kind of, tick time on a bit and not jump into that mission right away, because we want our people to be, nice and upgraded with all their abilities and things. So there we go. That's that sorted. Brick has been promoted. Well done. And we can do another covert action. Right, what's going to be useful? So we don't need to recruit Reapers. The income going up by that much is neither here nor there. Soldier Bond, guess might be useful potentially. We don't really need to reduce the Avatar project progress because that's quite low anyway. Gather supplies, 114 supplies, but we're going to pick up a huge amount of supplies in a minute anyway. Recover some alien loot, that's looking pretty good. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we shall fabricate a PCS and pop that onto one of our people. We don't know what it does, we're not quite sure what type of upgrade it's going to be, but maybe we will do that. And the soldier that works on it here will get a will of +3, which could actually be quite useful. So, okay, who do you want to have an increased will? I mean, yeah, does it help the psionic people if they have increased will? I'm not sure. I mean, Dave often does get targeted. Dave does get targeted by people trying to take him over because, yeah, he's often equipped with big shooty guns and things. Maybe let's give Dave a little bit of a boost. Six says, I love Dave's little sort of passport photo. He's got his shades on. He's looking serious, is Dave. Oh, hang on. Dave's got the big suit on. Dave, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to hand in your suit. Yes, I mean, Dave does look the absolute part in this. Dave looking very good. Yeah, I've met Dave in real life. He dresses and looks exactly like this. He even carries around a weapon like that. Which, some people might find a bit weird, but I thought, yeah, it's just very Dave. Right, there we go. So go back to here, and then we will send Dave out on this to get some more willpower, because that's always useful. So Dave, you can go and do that. Sergeant or above. Let's send... Oh, those two can level up. Let's send Mox. Mox and Dave can go for a fun time. We'll use a little bit of intel to stop people being injured. Yeah, go and do that, please. Get that sorted. That's quite near to the tower thing where we need to go. But yeah, don't wander over there. Right, begin that action. You can pootle around doing that. We will do our upgrades. So here we go. Let's do some promotions. RJ, yes, we shall promote you. You can carry on going down the whole sort of battle medic things. You can have ever vigilant, which is really good, actually. That's your like free Overwatch shot, which I do quite like. And then down here we've got Brick. Brick the Ranger. Hi there, Brick. Again, I didn't pick Brick's nickname. Brick's nickname was given to them. Nothing to do with me. You've got a bit of a mix, actually. You've got a bit of a mix of the two things. Deep cover. If you do not attack this turn, hunker down automatically. Untouchable. If you score a kill during your turn, the next attack against you during the enemy turn will miss. I mean, it's got to be that. It's got to be that. That is pretty impressive. That is very good. Okay. There we go. Let's pop back here and finish this off. So we can go to here. Okay, so that is finished. West Africa now has a lovely radio relay set up, which means we now have the Munitions Expert bonus. Experimental ammo projects in the Proving Grounds are completed instantly. Okay, so that is now finished because we queued that up some time ago. We've just made some dragon rounds. Capped with a highly combustible mini charge, dragon rounds do bonus damage to all targets and can even set some targets alight. Okay, right, that's very jazzy. So exploding rounds, okay. Fun times. I think, can we go to engineering? Can we go to the Proving Ground? We've got, hang on, choose a project. We've got 11 cores, and it takes 1 Illyrium core to make some ammo. And this will then happen instantly. So do you know what? Let's make another piece of ammo and see what we get, shall we? I'd like some more experimental ammo, please. We've got AP rounds. and machined from ultra-strong, ultralight alien alloys, these deadly rounds will effectively bypass all enemy armour to deal unmitigated damage. Okay, right, so yeah, pointy bullets. Very pointy. Right, so they will ignore armour, sorry, that's good. We're going to make another one, because this is quite fun. Okay, we'll have another one, please. Venom rounds. Boom. And 9 cores. We'll have one more. Let's have another one, just because we can, and they can do it by magic. So here we go. Experimental ammo. What do we get? We get more dragon rounds. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with that. We've still got 8 cores. That is not too shabby. Now what do we do? Because we still haven't got our people back. They're still doing bond training, and I'd like the supply drop. I mean, I'd really like to make contact with the people in New Brazil, but we can't because we haven't got enough contact points. What could we do? What could we get up to? I mean, we could start taking out some of the facility things. Avenger power we're okay for. Maybe, is it worth possible? Hang on, what's the black market got to offer? I was wondering if it's worth maybe popping over to the Reaper HQ and gathering some intel, because the mission that we need to go and do has got special options that we can sort of spend intel on to get whatever it was, an extra person, and we can be concealed and whatever else it was. So maybe these sort of end game missions, because I feel like we are in the end game now, maybe the end game missions have those special sort of intel options on them. So possibly it might be worth looking at that. Okay, they want Illyrian crystals, Advent Trooper corpses, and Gatekeeper shell stores. Okay, Advent Troopers. We must have quite a lot of those. Advent Troopers, we've got 19 of them. Do you know what? You can have 5 of those for 30 supplies. You can have some Advent Officer corpses, because we're generous like that. You can have 6 of those. Some stun corpses. Well, there's all our rounds and things. How much are you paying for the thingamabobs, the floaty eyeballs? Can't see where they are. How much are you wanting to pay for those? I can't see where they are. Sectopods, Andromedons, Archons, Berserkers, Spectres. Why can't I see them? Oh, Gatekeepers. Oh, up here, they're at the top. 20. You can have one. You can have one of those. There you go. You can have 5 Archon corpses. Whatever. Yeah, confirm that. That'll just get us some money. There we go. Lovely. Right, and then what can we buy? Now, this is, of course, is all intel stuff. Alloys were okay. Superior stock were okay. Superior conditioning. Okay. That might be worth having for 35 intel. So, yeah, that gives more health, I imagine. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll have that, thank you. We don't need the supplies. We're going to get a huge pile of supplies soon enough. Let's go to the Reaper HQ then. Just carry on gathering intel, because it might be useful for future missions. Hasn't really been that important recently, but yeah, it might be useful now. So we'll keep doing this. Right. So the Dark Event is complete. Advent have sealed armour. We can't poison them, we can't set them on fire, and we can't freeze them, although we can't do that really anyway properly. Okay, there we go. Right, not to worry. And we've completed the modular shotgun research. Okay, what is next? Have we got anything else? Right, modular shotguns. Yes, we can now put additional weapon mods on the shotguns. Sniper rifles are just better, which is tremendous. Improved bullpups. That's a technological breakthrough. That's going to be another 10 days. Okay, this is the skirmisher's weapon. Do you know what? We're not doing anything else, so yeah, might as well. Not going to do much else with it. Like we said, I had a feeling you'll make that your priority. It's the only option you gave us, Science Man. Right, their bond training is complete. So let's get this done. Let's try and sort this out here. So 2 days for the supply drop, and we'll carry on gathering intel. Here we go. Right, I thought this might pop up because, it's been a while. So, what can we do? Operation Senseless Stroke. Right, Operation Naming Team. Gather round. Important meeting. Right, you guys, you're supposed to give us inspiring operation names. They're supposed to make us want to go into battle and do well and save people and take on the enemy. Operation Senseless Stroke. Sounds awful. Not quite as bad as whatever the other one is. The one in the main mission. I can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, it's not as bad as that one. But that's still a bit rubbish. Right. If we do this, it's very difficult, and it counters infestation, places extra chrysalids on each mission. That's just annoying, isn't it? Oh, there's only two. There's only two to choose from. Or this one, Operation Frostfather. Neutralise the field commander. There is a risk of ambush and or covert actions. Okay, that's already negated. That's already negated with one of our order things. So it's got to be this one. Which I guess, yeah, is a better thing, actually. We get a scientist for it. I don't think additional scientists are making any difference anymore. So, yeah, let's try and stop them putting chrysalids on missions, because that would be annoying. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials in storage chests near the site. Okay, we'll try and grab them as well. Elite Spectres, Codexes, Lancers, Troopers, Mutons. Okay, a lot of elite things. Yeah, let's go there. What was the other operation name called? Frostfather. I mean, that's still a little bit poor, isn't it? But it's better than this one. But okay, we'll go and do this one then. Let's fly away from there. Did we even get any intel at all? Did we pick up any? I don't think we did. Right. Pootle over here. Past that thing. Surely we could have took a little look at that as we went past it. We flew right over that thing. Right. Pop down to here. And who do we take? Okay. Right. Let's maybe get rid of everybody. Hand in all your things, please. Hand in your guns and your badges. There we go. Right, so it says very difficult. But we know now that isn't entirely true. That's not entirely accurate. Because we've done very difficult missions before. And we've gone, oh, is that kind of it? So who shall we take? I think maybe let's leave the prime squad, shall we say, for the big mission. Let's leave them for that. Let's just let them have a rest and have a bit of a break. I think we take... Let's take Witch. Witch can go out for fun. That'll be nice. We will take... I mean, Outrider's not been out for a while. But I get the feeling that, yeah, this isn't... that she's more sneaky. She might go on the next one. We'll take Cypher, so you can do some healing up stuff. We need to take... We've not seen Bullseye go out for a while, have we? Oh, Art Neurotic can go out. Because Betty is our sort of main sniper. So Art Neurotic can go out as our other main sniper. Because we don't have a rank system here. Honest. How about then we take some of these guys out? So we could then take... Oh, T-Man could go, but then that's two snipers. Okay, won't do that. We will take Bella to see if she can level up. There we go. And then we'll take some more people from down here, potentially. What have we not got? Hang on, what have we not got? We've got Specialist, Psy, Ranger, Sharpshooter. We haven't got a Grenadier. Ah, right. Here we go. Zombie. You can come out for a fun trip. There you go. You can go blow some things up. And then... what do we go for? Who do we choose? Oh, I'm kind of dithering here a bit. I mean, do we go for another psionic person? Do we go for another psionic operative? Go for double psionics? Specialist, Grenadier, Ranger, Sharpshooter. I think that looks pretty good. That looks alright. Yeah, we should be okay. And two psionic people, they're quite handy. They can use their brain powers to do all sorts of stuff. Right, so yes, we need to go and give you all your things now. So you... oh yes, we've got the combat sim thing, haven't we? We'll fit that afterwards if I remember, which I probably won't. You can have the war suit. You can have a slightly improved gun with the 2 free reloads. Yep, you can have that one. And you can have, for the first time, the plasma blaster. So, yeah, it's got quite... Can you move out the way a little bit? Turn sideways. There we go. So damage 7 to 10. Range is 25. Radius is 12. Okay. So, yeah, it's a line that comes out of the weapon, I imagine. Like a sort of an arc or whatever. Yeah, we'll take that for fun. And you can have... Or do we give you the blue screen rounds? Or do we give you different... Hey, do you know what? You can have dragon rounds. They do extra damage and have a chance to set targets aflame. Yeah, that sounds fun. You can have that then. So there you go. You're all kitted out. And you've got your grenade, of course. So that's fine. Right, you need to be given all the fancy things. You can have a Rashi. I think you can have the serpent armour on. It looks so silly. Oh, yeah, maybe if we do this mission as well, we could meet the alien hunter thing that we didn't finish off last time, slightly embarrassingly. Oh, yeah, you can have the hazmat vest as well. Right. Over here, Art Neurotic, you can have Dark Lance, you can have the Wraith Suit, you can have Dark Claw, and you can have the blue screen rounds, because they will cause good damage to robots. Right, then we've got you, so I think we give you the Disruptor Rifle. You can have... Oh, do we give you some special armour? Can you have this? You can have the Spider Suit, but does that then limit... yeah, that limits your... things, doesn't it? Your pockets. Okay, no. We're not going for that. You can do that. So you can have Healy Vest and Healy Kit. There we go. And then we've got you two. So you two can have upgraded weapons. So yeah, missed shot damage. You can have that one. And you can have critical chance. Have that one. You can have that one. And then what do we do with your items? I think we give you vests. So you can have... How about you have a plated vest? And you can have... I don't know, a Healy vest. There we go. That's fun. And then item-wise... Maybe do we give you some different things? Let's give you... Oh, look at that. It ignores 5 points of armour. Good grief. Okay, yes. You can have AP rounds. This doesn't really make any sense anymore. This doesn't make any sense because these weapons don't fire bullets. They fire like beams of energy. So we've made bullets, pointy bullets. How does it work with one of these? It doesn't compute, game, but okay, we'll have that. That's you sorted. And then you can have... I mean, do we give you blue screen rounds as well? Potentially. Yeah, hang on. Maybe we should give you something exciting. So you can go for the robots. You can go for the robots. What can you do then? Maybe you don't need... yeah, your hazmat vest on. Let's change it to a different type of this. Maybe you can have the dragon rounds as well. It's only 1 additional bonus damage. That's a bit naff, isn't it? What about additional aim? So you're more likely to hit with that thing. You can have tracer rounds. Yeah, there we go. That looks like a fun mix. As long as we've got you with the sort of healing stuff, I think we'll be okay. So you can pierce through armour, you've got blue screen, you've got tracer, you've got explodey, and we've got our new plasma blaster, just for fun. Yeah, here we go. Let's take on Operation Senseless Stroke, try and find a scientist, sabotage a transmitter, and whilst we're out there doing all that, we shall also poke around for a lovely bit of alien loot.
Our readings indicate that Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area, and if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be in disarray. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug. We got a last-minute tip that Advent has additional materials stashed somewhere in the AO, but we don't have an exact position. The clock is ticking, but we should still try to recover that gear if possible.
Okay, that was quite interesting, wasn't it? When we looked over here at the thingamabob, the transmitter that we need to blow up here on that platform was the alien hunter, the big berserker thingamajig, that's only got, I think, 1 hit point left. So, you know, we could just go and poke it in the eye and it'll be dead. So yeah, we saw it there when we got a little preview of this. So we know that's going to appear on this level. And I think we've got that kind of in the bag. And we have only got 4 turns to get this sorted. And it is quite a long way away. So I imagine we're going to find those little sort of node things that we can blow. Yeah, power relays. There we go. So objectives. Plant the charges on the transmitter. Make it go boom. Delay the transmission by disabling the power relays. And neutralize, which as we all know is XCOM speak for kill very much to death in the face all the enemy targets. Right, okay. Have we got a buddy to help us? I don't think we've got a little buddy. But okay, right. Let's begin with Bella. So, right, Bella, run over to here. What can we see? It's an interesting place around here. Look, it's like a run-down, almost like sort of a shanty town area look. Although this is quite jazzy. Oh, that's quite fun. Oh, can we go and have... Oh, there's an arcade machine. And lots of exciting hot pink neon. Oh, okay, that's less run-down. But this bit here looks all sorts of terrible. Look at it. It looks awful around here. But, right, okay. So 4 turns, we have got to get a bit of a wriggle on. We are concealed, so let's try and run over here, hide behind this fridge. Okay, Nothing. Nothing going just there. Right, so let's get Witch over to there then. Let's run you through to here. There is a roof here. Oh,
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
There's one of the things. Okie dokie. Right, aren't you neurotic? Can you get up here? Can you go here? Right, yeah, go on one of the roof panels that gives you cover. I've made mistakes with that in the past. We're not going to do that again. Again, thank you, lovely people out there, for pointing that out. Okay, then we'll go for zombie. Can run through to just here. Just sort of making our slow way forward. And then Yaramin. Yaramin can go just there, look. You can pootle in just here. And then we'll put Cypher just here, maybe. Just sort of lurking around over there. There you go. Right, so we are a little bit closer to the transmitter thingamajig. You've got your ever-vigilant covering fire thing, just in case some bad guys meander into view. No, but we have only got 3 turns until it's all over, until their sonic transmitter does stuff. We can put it back up to 4 by blowing that thing up, but that would require us to drop out of cover, which is a little bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Right, Bella, can you run through to here, Bella? That takes 1 turn, and you should be able to see things. Right, there's another transmitter thing just there. Right, and enemies. Okay, this is tricky, because, yeah, we know... Hang on a minute. There was an enemy in here, wasn't there? Wasn't there a Spectre or something? I'm fairly sure there was a Spectre in there, was there not? Maybe we're in a position where we can't now see the Spectre, so possibly from just here we could see them, and now we're here we can't. But okay, so you can shoot at quite a lot of things. You could take a shot at that codex. But okay, what can you see from up on the roof? So you've got a 100% chance you can get rid of that codex in one go. But then everybody else is going to run around and sort of panic and such. So maybe we should use that as our sort of triggering attack. And then everybody else can just get into positions and start overwatching and such like. I think that seems like a good plan. So, right, we'll get you... No, we want to get you forward. So, zombie, come through to here. And then would you be so kind as to do a spot of overwatching? And don't worry, you'll get to do some stuff soon. Maybe we leave Bella to run around and just sort of mop up any sort of missed shots and things. That might be a good idea. Bother. Okay, we can put you here. We could put you just there, look. So Witch can run through to here. And, oh, you can't see anybody. But okay, you can do overwatching from there. Art Neurotic, we want you to take the shot to cause problems. So Yaramin can run through... You can only see the transmitter from there. What about those people? Okay, Yaramin needs his eyes testing. But okay, right. So run you through to here. Yaramin's got to pop off to the opticians. So you can overwatch. And then it's, yeah, just the 3 of them left. So Cypher... I think you can go through... Have you got the thing? Yes, you have. You've got the... whatever it is. Ever Vigilant. If you spend all your actions on moves, you're granted an automatic Overwatch shot. So if you run through to here, you get a bit further forward, but you've used all your movement, therefore you get your Overwatch at the end. Okay, right, that's fine. So, Art Neurotic, would you like to shoot that codex? Because they are troublesome things. So you shoot that. It's either an elite trooper, a codex, or another elite trooper. Yeah, take out the codex, please. 100% chance to hit. Here we go. Our cover is going to be blown. Shoot-a-tee shoot. Critical hit. It has gone. Right, they're now going to all panic. We are revealed, obviously. They're going to have a bit of a panic. Oh, he looks cross. There you go. Yeah, waft your jabby sword around. Right. Hello. Hi, I'm Zombie. I'm going to try and shoot you. Hopefully I can hit. And I've missed. Can you hit? I'm not quite sure what's happening there. I think you did hit. I think maybe we got rid of one of them. I think one of them's gone... Ooh! Oh, right. They're all round the corner quite near to us. Hi, guys. There's 2 more of them and a Spectre-y thing. Right, okay. Hopefully we can start shooting at you. Right, Yarmin, get a good shot in. And you've missed. We're off to a flyer. Thank goodness we did all that overwatching. You lot. You're supposed to be able to hit them as they run around. And now we're frozen looking at... I assume something is happening, but we just can't see it. Right. I think maybe they were moving around, but we didn't get the chance to see it because the game was just giving us a lovely aerial view of something else. Right. You don't get your additional shot. So, it is now down to Bella. Bella is in a bad place to stand, but you could stand there and chop them potentially. Or, do you run around here and chop them? Yeah, these guys around the corner have made it a bit complicated. If it was just you lot over there, it'd be fine. But you lot round here are now able to shoot at these guys and they're not in cover. Which is potentially a bit of a problem, isn't it? We could run you into here and just take out one of them immediately. We could just get rid of one of them. We're not going to get rid of the Spectre unless we get a critical. Do you know what? No, not you. That would be foolish. Yeah, we'll go here. That gets us in a bit of cover as well. And we can chop you. Okay, right. So another one goes down. And now it's their go. So we might possibly take a little bit of damage here if they decide to shoot at us. They've been tactical analysis, though. So they can't do too many things. They can do one thing. Okay, so Yarmin took a little bit of damage. I mean, that could have been worse. Oh, they're teleporting. Okay, and what's the other one doing? Yeah, hang on, you can't teleport and psionic bomb. This is outrageous. Oh, I think... Are you dead? I think they died. Did we kill them to death, or did they... no, they psionic bombed themselves to death, I think. So, okay, so that's another enemy down. So then it's just the one chappie, the regular troop or whatever it was. Yeah, you just there. So you've also been tactical analysis, right? You're overwatching.
Has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Yes, I know, Central, but there's a lot of bad guys around and they're trying to kill us in the face. So I thought maybe we should possibly deal with those guys first. Don't you worry, we're fine. Right, you are an issue. You are overwatching. However, this is a nuisance, isn't it? Right, you still got ammunition, actually. You still got ammo. Are you able to run over to, say, yeah, you go to that corner. You run to that corner. They're going to get an Overwatch shot. I kind of forgot about that. But it missed anyway, because they're quite far away. You might have hit a bird, possibly. Right, and then can you pick them off? Can you get rid of them? Hopefully you can. 89% chance. So you get rid of them. Boom. Very dead. Okay, bye-bye. That was nice and easy. Right, Yaramin, we want you to come out of the way. So you can come through to say, is that out of the way of the psionic bomb? I think it is. So come around here. Oh, you're going to climb up a drain pipe and then drop off the edge of the roof. You could have just climbed over those things. Right. And then you... can you use a power on that thing? I don't think you can. I'm not convinced you can. Okay, we'll come back to you with that. Right, Cypher. Cypher needs to come around here. Cypher could get just there. Again, Cypher can't shoot anything, which is a nuisance. But okay, come through here. So again, do the overly elaborate climbing around and dropping off the roof thing. Boop, down we go. Right, can you combat protocol that thing? You can, but only for 7 damage. It's not very dramatic, is it? Okay, never mind. Zombie. You can run to just here. Again, out of the way of the psionic bomb, which killed that thing. You can't do anything either. I mean, you could. How does this... Oh, right. I see. The plasma blaster gets things in a line. Okay. Not worth using it right now, I don't think. But it's quite a long line, isn't it? If you get in the right place, that would be quite devastating. Plasma grenade? Is it worth doing that on here? We could blow up some cover. That might blow up the roof that Art Neurotic's standing on. Okay, no, maybe for now, you can just... Oh, it's a free reload. It's free. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, do you know what you can do then? You can shoot at the alien. Yay, there we go. Right, shoot. And hopefully you can hit it. There we go. A nice chunk of damage. That thing is looking pretty wounded. Okay, that's good. Bella can probably run to just here and finish that thing off. There you go. So you can now kill that to death. That goes down. We haven't got any enemies around, I don't think, anymore. So let's get Witch inside. Oh, that's still a bit near the bomb, isn't it? We'll get Witch to just here, look. And then next turn we'll start picking off the thingamabobs. We'll start picking those things off. Right, Yaramin. What can you do? Is it just Yaramin left? Yaramin and Cypher. Cypher is going to reload. Although then you can't do anything. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. Could you... What's fuse? That will blow that up over there, which is no good to us. Could you inspire Cypher, and then Cypher can shoot that thing? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? That sounds like a fun plan. There we go. Wooshity whoosh. Magic powers. You've been covered in, like, you know, psionic spray or something. I don't know. And there you go. You can now take a shot at the one that's next to you. And you will hit it, I think, because I think it's guaranteed, isn't it? So, boom. There we go. Oh, someone's playing chess over there.
As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
I like the way they tell us that every single time. We've done... How many missions have we done where we've blown those things up and it's increased our time? Loads of missions. You don't need to keep telling us this. We know that's the case. We know that's how it works. It's fine. Okay, we will get rid of... We'll go for that one then. So you've got another go, I think. So there you go. So shootity shoot. That gets us back up to 4 turns, I think. Okay, right. So not much need to panic. And the sonic bomb thing goes away. Right. Alien activity. We've killed quite a lot of them, I feel. You're regenerating your health with your magic vest, which is really good. And yeah, it's only just there. It's only just there, but we know the big Berserker thing is around there. So we have to be a little bit careful. Right, Bella. Would you like to run through to just here? Pop to that gap in the fence. Right, what can you see? Right, there's a thing.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network. We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done. This is the shot we've been waiting for. Take that thing down before it has a chance to run.
I mean, yeah, it does only have 1 hit point left. And we could have done this last time, but we didn't. But there we go. Right, I mean, Bella is right there. Bella is right there. Bella can finish this thing off, and maybe that will get you up to the next level. And it's quite fitting that you're wearing the skin, effectively, of the previous alien hunter that we got rid of. So, do you know what? Yeah, let's just finish it off. Hi there. Boom, dead. Right, we should have done that last time. We did not, but now it's been sorted out.
The harder they fall. I'd love to ask Valen what exactly she planned on doing with this thing.
I would be curious to hear her reasoning. Although I would question whether reason was ever involved in this decision.
I mean, it did look quite strong. Maybe she had some jars with lids that she just couldn't get off and she needed a big monster to work for her to do it. I don't know. Right. Witch. Can you come through... oh, no, hang on. No, Witch. You need to reload. You can do this, actually. You can take that thing down because that would be useful. So you can shoot the one that's in here, please. That just gives us an extra turn. That will be handy. Okay, so this turn is effectively now free, if you like. Ah, you are up here. Okay, lightning hands. Fire your pistol at a target. Oh, we could fire at... Where's that one? All the way up, we can't even see it. Do you know what? Do that. Let's do that, look. That's another free turn, effectively. So that's quite nice. So we're up to 5 turns. And then... you can fire your sniper rifle at... Oh, you've got a choice of mutons. Have that one because it's a 100% chance to hit. Shoot-a-tee shoot. And there we go. That was a very dramatic sort of flailing death there, but okie dokie. Right. Yaramin, reload your weapon, please. And you... Right now... Can you null lance that thing? No, you're too far away. You can null lance the thing that gives us an extra turn, but that seems a bit of a waste. You come through to here, just sort of get ready to do something next time. Cypher, if you run through to just here, you're in cover and you can shoot at the baddie. Don't shoot at that. Shoot at the big murderous muton creature that would like to take your head off. Right, there we go. Critical hit. It is down. I mean, I kind of feel like we're doing quite well at the minute with all this, but okay, we've got 5 turns to go over there and blow that thing up. You can do a spot of Overwatch, because why not? And now it's the aliens' go. If there are any aliens left, I'm not convinced there are. I think possibly they might all be a bit dead. Right, Cypher, shoot at that thing. Bangity bang, there we go. So now we're back up to 5 turns. Zombie, come through to here. Can we see anything else? Is anything else around? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, again, we're going to just err on the side of caution a little bit. We'll shuffle through to here. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Right, Bella, come through to here. And one thing we haven't done is find the goodie boxes. Where are the nice boxes of goodies? Oh, is that one? That's one over there. Okay. And is there one over here? Don't think there's one over here. Not that I can see. But there is one over there. Okay. Maybe some of us can run around, yeah, and look around the outside bits for these boxes. Because I think maybe we've dealt with all the baddies. We have taken out quite a lot of enemies. Oh, somebody was panicking, but now they're not. Okay, no, that's good. That's fine. You can reload. There you go. And then you can take out the final thingamajig that we can see. Yeah, get rid of that. Kaboom. Seems a bit excessive with a massive sniper rifle, but there we go. That thing is done. Okay. So yeah, there's a box there. So Yaramin, run this way. Just go around here. And then I want you. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. It's just those two. Oh, okay, right. I thought we had an extra turn, but no, okay. You do that. You can Overwatch. Okay. Enemy turn. Oh, no, there are some more baddies. There are some more baddies. They're over there. And Yaramin's just shot at them and hit them. Good job. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so a couple of guys over here who are up to no good. They're causing a bit of trouble in this neighbourhood. Right, you're going to shoot at them, even though you can't see them. Hunter's instincts. You hit them quite hard. Okay, splendid. Right, there we go. So there are a couple of extra people around, but it's nothing insurmountable. I think we should be okay. And yeah, I want to get to that thing, because that is the cache of goodies, isn't it? So let's get you, Cypher, through to here, look. You run through here, and then, oh, I thought possibly you were going to chat, and thought Central might pop up and say, there's a thing we're looking for. We're going to hold fire around here, I think, temporarily. Although, actually, was Chappie... Oh, no, Chappie on the roof is dead. Oh, okay, yay! Chappie on the roof has been taken care of. Bella, where's the other one? Where's the other person? Oh, here. Bella can't quite... Can you slash it? Oh, no, you can. You can. Oh, yeah, do that. Run in. Chop them up. In we go. Hi. And choppity chop. Deadity dead. Okay, right. Those two guys were a short-lived threat. But there we go. And we've picked up some goodies. Oh, you were carrying all sorts of exciting things. Okay, right. That's good.
We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed.
Oh, right, that's it. So all the baddies are now gone on the level. So let's see if we can find... Yeah, look, there's another box of goodies. So we'll go to here with you, Witch. And then can we do anything? Can we do anything? No. You can long watch for a bit. It's fine. Yaramin, you can Overwatch. We're just going to sort of hang around for a bit while we get the goodies. And then we'll plant the bomb thingamajigs. Yeah, so if you come through to here, look, Cypher. So what do we do with this? Do we just open it now? Oh, hang on, down to 4 turns. Come on, I want to open some goodies. It's like box of treasure. It's exciting. Yeah, there we go. Open closed chest. Okay, yeah, we'll open it. What did we get? 36 supplies. Not too shabby at all. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Open close chest. We've already opened. It's already open. Look, that'd be shutting it again. Okay, I can't see anything else. So, okay, you can overwatch. Just everyone just kill some time for a bit, please. We're going treasure hunting. Yaramin, just sort of hang around a bit. Right, you open this. Have a look inside. 31 supplies. Again, we're going to get a load soon anyway, but it's better than nothing. And to finish things off, you, because you're a grenadier, you go to here. It's likely you would have the explosives. So plant the X4, pop that onto there, boopity boop the timer, and we shall be on our merry way.
Charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
And there we go. 11 enemies killed. One of our people did get a bit of a knock, which was a shame. So it's not flawless, but still pretty good. There we go. There we go. Nice and simple. And we did actually kill the big alien hunter muton thingamajig. So the Berserker. So maybe let's see what we can do with that. Is there like a research thing for us to do? Because if there is, we will absolutely go and do it, yes. Okie dokie, here we go. Big dramatic hero pose time. Yaramin did take a little bit of a knockout for 3 days. That's not really a big issue. And we can promote Bella. We've been waiting a long time for this, Bella. So now you are Colonel Bella. This is wonderful. And you can take the Reaper thing. You can go down the full assault side of the sort of upgrade tree. You might as well. So a devastating chain melee attack where the first melee attack cannot miss. Each melee kill in Reaper mode grants an extraction, but further melee attacks have reduced damage. Now we've not used that yet with anybody, so maybe you will be the one that we can deploy it with? I'm not sure, but there we go.
Having recovered another of Dr. Valen's modified alien test subjects, we should begin an autopsy as soon as possible. By following her own research notes, it is my hope that we will uncover the true purpose of her work.
Okay, so yes, we have the Berserker Queen corpse, which is exciting. And we've got another advanced agility data pad. So plus 17 dodge. Oh, that's good as well. Okay, right, this is all wonderful. Yep, there we go. We've got the Berserker Queen body, which we should have had last time, but never mind. And, yeah, there we go. We've picked up a scientist. Oh, that's a bit sad. That's a little bit sad. That's where normally these sort of councillor spokesmen would sit on screens like this. But of course, he's not there anymore, so we just get a generic kind of logo thing. Yep, okay, and we've countered the Infestation Dark event, which might make our lives just a little bit easier in the future. Lovely, got a research person, but I don't think that makes any difference now. I'm not sure. Can we please change our research? Because I'm not bothered about whatever we were doing. That's instant. Well, let's do that, because that would just happen immediately. That would give us some intel, I imagine. So, boop. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the bullpups thing. So, yes, do that, please. So, yes, shush you. So that's that finished. I imagine that gave us some intel, I don't know. 2 days to get that done.
The most dangerous of my 3 test subjects, the Berserker Queen, also represents the greatest leap towards the boundaries of what could be considered reasonable and ethical research. Even in wartime, I must consider the fact that by providing an already unstable alien being with equipment that may further its own capabilities, I risk crossing a line that can never be uncrossed.
Right, there we go. So Chappie's going to be absolutely delighted because he gets to look around inside another alien corpse. And do you know what? This is quite a big one as well. That is a chunky old corpse we've got to sort of poke about in. So you'll be doing that for a little while, but not that long. It was 2 days, I think. And yeah, the bullpup research thing that we kind of not going to complete now, I'm not really bothered. I'm not that bothered. We've got one person that uses that gun and they don't really go out on many missions. So I'm not so fussed about that. That's okay. I think we can sacrifice that one for whatever this is going to bring us. So let's go back to here. And I think the plan is, yeah, to go and grab some more intel. Although, 7 days of intel. Yeah, do you know what? Let's head over there because I want to get some more intel because it might be useful for these final missions. So we shall pootle over here. Land wherever it was. Oh, just over there. Oh, near the Canary Islands. Lovely. Right. And land over there. 7 days. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We've just been given our money, I think. There's not an incoming message, is there, Central? You know this to be the case. Somebody from the Resistance might be saying hello. But, yeah, he's not there to tell us good things anymore. Or tell us off, of course. But we've just been given 1,000 monies. Good grief. Right, so we'll have that. You three are still dead. Unless there's a very exciting twist in the tale. They just pop up. Hello. Okay, yep. You lot are gone. Risk of ambush. Advent soldiers are equipped with rounds that cause the bleeding status effect. Okay, that's not great. Or Advent stifles the movement of resistance resources, decreasing the supplies of the next supply drop by 50%. Okay, right. So next up, that means very soon they're going to build an alien facility. Not that bothered. Not too fussed at all about that. So we'll continue that for now. Right. We've got this new resistance order that I think we do want to deploy. I think we should think about deploying that as opposed to something else. How about then, maybe... Oh, what should we go for? What should we take out? Everything we've got is really good. Can we have one more slot with you lot? Because I do want to include that. Resource rewards and all missions are increased by 15%. Maybe, given that we're not going to do that many missions anymore, we take that one out and we put in mental fortitude. So if people are panicking, if they're being obsessed, if they've gone berserk or if they're shattered, it's only going to last one turn, which is a little bit more manageable. And everything else we will keep the same. Okie dokie. Right, so we'll have that, please. We've been given 1,003 supplies. So we've got a big pile of supplies. Let's grab this intel. And again, it's just going to be these things ticking over, isn't it? Right, there we go. Right, what do we get from the Berserker Queen? We'll assign new research, but what do we get from it?
As Dr. Valen noted in her own report, it was irresponsible and borderline irrational for her to have pursued this research, knowing the incredible risks involved. Not just to herself, but to what little of humanity as a whole remains.
He's quite cross, isn't he? He's very, very cross that she should even try to do this. Okay, there's a new proving ground project. The RAGE suit. Yeah, which is the Rage suit, which would make sense. Okay, I'm intrigued. What is this? It may be possible to retrofit the exceptionally durable skin of the Berserker Queen into a high-powered bodysuit. Okay, yes. Make it so. I'm interested. And we can resume that research. Oh, I thought we'd finished it. Oh, okay. Hang on. We'll resume the datapad research. I thought we'd finished that. I thought we'd done that. Okay. Right. Engineering. Let's go to the proving ground. Is anything happening? I don't think we're doing anything in here. So, what is a rage suit? 1 Illyrium core. We have 8. 4 alloys and 4 crystals. Got loads of them. 4 days. Do you know what? Work on whatever one of those things is because it sounds fun. And we'll go back to here. This is kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of, sort of finish things off, if you like, with what we were doing before we then head into this, which I think, from what people are saying in the comments, I think this is kind of end game territory. So I think we do this, and then we go into the end of the game itself. So yeah, I'll wrap things up, I think. So 5 days. This shouldn't take that long to do. Well, it takes 5 days, of course. Okay, yep, they're making a facility. That's fine. In New Brazil, not too fussed. This is complete. Okay, right, so we get our superior focus. A new gift for the rightful masters of Earth. Okay, interesting. And now we should have a load of new actions. Have we got one that means... Oh, you're chatting in the corner. Shush you. Have we got one that gives us an extra sort of resistance contact? I don't think there is. Rather unfortunately. Okay, that's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? We could do 4 days to increase somebody's combat intelligence. Income, not bothered. Supplies, we've got loads. Breakthrough research. Vector rifles. That's the Reaper's weapon. Okay, not so bothered. Don't need to do that. Alien loot, we're okay. All intel rewards increased by 15%. Not bothered. Breakthrough research. Spare parts 2. Reduces the cost of proving ground projects. Can have a fancy weapon upgrade. 3 power on the Avenger. Not too bothered. Nether bond. 42 intel. Okay. Fine. We haven't really got that much good stuff, have we really? Let's do the combat intelligence thing. So, somebody can get promoted. Hang on, they get promoted and they get more combat intelligence stuff. What if they get promoted and they're already at the top level? I don't really know how that works. I don't know. Let's just promote somebody else down here. Do you know what, T-Man? T-Man, let's promote you, shall we? You can have a load of fancy bits and bobs, and then a scientist can go with you. Who'd like to go out for a trip? Augustin Martin. There we go. You can go out for a fun journey. Yeah, confirm that. That's only 4 days. Begin that action. You can get that sorted. Right, let's wait for this Berserker thingamabob. Got 1 day until we get some intel. There we go. 38 intel. Not exactly going to set the world alight, but there we go. New research. Modular cannons. 3 days. Additional upgrade slot. Yes, we'll take that, please. 3 days. That's surprisingly fast. I thought it was going to take 10 days. Okay, no, we'll take that. And back we go. Grabbing this intel. Right, the rage suit is done. The nearly impenetrable skin of the Berserker Queen functions superbly as a bodysuit. I don't know if I'd fancy that, to be honest. I'd feel a bit awkward living inside the skin of something that we've shot. Granting incredible protection, damage resistance and mobility. The Rage suit also features a mechanism to rapidly spike the adrenaline of the wearer, enabling them to rush enemies for powerful melee attacks. Okay, so this thing is a ranger suit then. This is for rangers, is it? Rage suit has been added to the inventory. By injecting the Rage suit with additional lyrium, its protective qualities are improved while retaining its inherent mobility and potential for devastating melee assaults. And, we've got a new experimental weapon. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let's go back here. Again, I realise I'm sort of faffing around and fiddling about, but that's what we're doing now, isn't it, at this point? Projects. Build items. Have we got stuff that we need to do in here? Various kind of axes and things, and then Hellweave. The rage armour. Okay, so we can upgrade it immediately. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that for 75 supplies and not much else. So we'll get that done. And I'm tempted, I know we don't need to do this at all, but just for the sake of completeness, to kind of clear this out, I'm tempted to just go, yeah, just get all these done. Yeah, there you go. I know we don't use the axe. We'll have that. We'll have a fusion axe because I just want to get it done. That one, and I didn't even read what they were, but there we go. We did some stuff. We've got some upgrades done. Yay for that. Right. Okay. That was pretty good. And did we finish over here? Yes. No, we didn't. 1 day. Okay, so let's grab the intel from here. Let's finish that off. Right. 39 intel. Not really very much at all for us to be dealing with. Okie dokie. So I think then we can do 8 days and get a gorilla op. I don't really want to do that. No, not now. I think maybe what we do is we'll pop back to here. Hang on. Did Betty not have a thing that we need to get rid of? Betty had a negative trait. I'm fairly sure Betty had a negative trait. Did it not say last time she had a negative trait? That's happened before, I think, where it said, negative trait, and they haven't actually sort of manifested. Okay, training centre. Can anybody else improve their bonds? Yes, they can. Bella and... is that Brick? Can't remember which one's which. That's Abandon All. And Cypher. That might be worth doing. That's only 3 days. Oh, yeah, do you know what? We'll do that. Yeah, confirm that bond, please. So we can work on that. Have we got any things in here that we can do? The guerrilla tactics things? Any of these worth buying? These are, just supplies. Do you know what? We'll buy each of those because we might as well, because we're not doing anything else with our supplies anymore. Because I think, we are going to now head pretty much toward the end of the game. Which is quite exciting, isn't it? Okay, so we've seen 2 alien hunters. I think there might possibly be a third, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think what we'll do is we shall go to here and we are going to train people's abilities. Now, this might take a long time. This might be very fiddly. So you've only got 2, and you're unlikely to be going out on the bigger missions. So I apologise, Zombie, but you're not going to get any more points. RJ. You've got 31 points. Okay, let's give you some fun upgrades. You can have Guardian. because that's quite good. So that's 14 points. That's using your own AP. Your assault rifle attacks shred armour. Yeah, that's quite handy, isn't it? Never a bad thing to have more people around knocking the armour off the enemy. So there you go, you can have that. Again, it's unlikely you're going to be going out on the big final missions. T-Man we can't do because you're out and about. Mox, you've only got 6. Okay, we're not going to dip into the points for that, I'm afraid. Sorry, Mox. Okay, Mystic Mars, you've got 11. Are we able to do anything with these? Rend attacks can generate focus. Target struck by Volt will be easier to hit, increasing your squad's aim by 15 against the target. Do you know what? We will take that, just for the sake of it. Again, it's unlikely you're going to be going out and dealing with all the big jobs. Brick, you've got 7. Again, we're not going to use up our XCOM points. That was Brick. Bullseye, you've got nothing, but you have only just sort of shown up. So no, we're not going to do anything with you, I don't think. Pigman. Pigman's got 0. After Pigman, we've got Beta. Beta's got 0. I think a lot of them are going to have nothing, aren't they? Dr. Feelgood, you haven't got any. A-Doggy, you've got 6. I mean, blast padding is good, but again, we'll leave the points, I think. You two we can't do anything with, and neither Bernard. Right, Cypher. You are bond training, but I still think we can do stuff with you. Grenades, blast padding, rupture. Again, Shredder is quite good. Capacitor discharge. Okay. Right, so you've got not enough points. You've got not enough points to get yourself a thing either. Has anybody got enough points to just get a thing outright? Have I got to spend the pool? I might have to start spending from the pool, I think. Abandon All's only got 3. Art Neurotic hasn't got any. Bella's got 23. Right, Bella, let's give you some fun upgrades, shall we? I mean, blast padding is quite tempting to give you additional armour. That is quite useful. Hang on, what are these ones here? Rapid fire. Fire twice. If you didn't attack this turn, hunker down automatically. I quite like this one, actually. If you score 1 or more kills on your turn, you're granted a single bonus move. So you can run in, kill somebody, and then run away again. Yeah, have that. And then you've got 10 points. Do you know what? For one of our XCOM pool, you can have blast padding. There you go. So you get a little extra point of armour. Bella's crept up the list near the top, which is quite impressive. Betty hasn't got any, and I don't think Solo has either. Right. Okay. So now we need to think about what might be useful for the people that are likely to be going on the big final missions. So, yeah, that's not going to be used for Solo. And I think it's pretty much guaranteed that Solo is going to be going on certain missions. Betty is also going to be going on missions. Is it worth giving Betty any of these? Quick draw, not really that bothered. Fire at people with your pistol. Hunker down is more aim. Fanfire. Again, these are all sort of pistol things. Betty's got quite a lot of very handy skills. That is quite good. Overwatch shots can now be triggered by any enemy action, not just movement. Or do we go for face-off? But yeah, that's not free, is it? That's not a free thing. Firing with your pistol with your first action no longer ends your turn. Okay, that could be quite handy. Solo, yeah, you've got all of these things. You're not going to be... when concealed, gain 25 bonus aim and 25 bonus critical chance when attacking enemies. That could be useful. But yeah, I think we go for that. Let's go for implacable with you. So if you do a kill, you can then move. You can take 13 points out of the pool for that one. So you can sort of run in and run away again. Okay, Dave. You're likely to be going on the final mission as well. Demolition takes out armour. Saturation fire is quite good. Death from above, not so bothered. Untouchable. If you score a kill during your turn, the next attack against you during the enemy turn will miss. That's quite good. Hunkered down. Okay. I do like the idea of saturation fire for Dave, because it's very sort of, grenadier-y person. Fire a cone-shaped barrage of bullets at every enemy in an area. The cover of those enemies can be damaged or destroyed. Uses a lot of ammunition. So we do need to make sure that we give Dave a gun with upgraded ammo slots. So yeah, we'll have that for Dave, please. That's quite good. Violet, you're likely to be coming along on the mission, so what things can you have? Oh, the assault rifle shredding armour is never a bad idea, is it? Okay. So scanning protocol, not so bothered. Threat assessment. Aid protocol, which is aid protocol. Bonus to defense. Okay, we don't really use that very often. Maybe shredding armor might be a really handy thing. Because then, yeah, that's just another person knocking armor off of people, which, of course, is always useful. So that's Solo, Betty. Bernard would go along as well, so that'd be 3. Dave, Violet. I mean, who else is likely going to come along for the final journey? I'm not quite sure. I don't know who we're going to take on these final things. I mean, yeah, do we just sort of really double down on the people we've got and just give them all of the abilities? Yeah, we can't give Bernard anything extra, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, yeah, none of these are really... 13 points on that. If you score a kill during your turn, the next attack against you during the enemy turn misses. Let's make Dave untouchable, because that's fun. And then we've got 24 left. I mean, is it worth giving Solo something else? Is it worth giving Solo... Shadow Strike? So when they're concealed, which we generally are at the start of a mission, we can do bonus aims. Your first hit is likely to hit, isn't it? Do we give you Shadow Strike? I think we do. There you go. And we've got 13 points left. Hang on, are we picking up more with the Covert Op thingy? No, we're not. No, we're spending that, of course. Okay, go back to here then. I don't quite know who to... No, hang on. That's the wrong bit. It's here I wanted to go to. I mean, yeah, I don't know what quite to do here. Do we give Betty a thing then? So firing your pistol, your first action, no longer ends your turn. That could make Betty quite fearsome and just have her a complete monster. Do you know what? Are we doing that? Hang on. Let me go and look through lots of things, because there's quite a lot to look through, a lot of people. So let me sort of poke around and we'll see if that is the best option or not. Right, okay, I've looked through the squad and I think maybe we spend our final APs on Abandon All. I think maybe Abandon All should get them, because it's likely that he's going to come out on some final missions. I don't know how many final missions there are, but I would imagine that he's going to feature in possibly at least one of them. So I think we give him this. This is quite good. The soldier does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire if they've got Shadow Step. And it's 11 points, so we can give that to you. So we're going to take 8 points out of the pool. I think we give that to you. So we've got 5 points left. And that's it. That's all we can do. We can't do anything else. It was a bit of a choice between Abandon All or Bella, because of course Bella also has got quite a lot of exciting skills and things. But I think, yeah, Abandon All has got a few more. So adding another one to his kind of range of abilities did seem to be quite sensible. So there we go. That is, I think, all we can do with that. So we're working on the bond training. That's going to be 3 days. Modular cannons in 1 day. I mean, have we got weapon upgrades that we need to do and things? Have we got that to sort out before we go into the final battle or whatever? I don't know. Hang on. Go to the armory. Go to our people. So, you've got special weapons, haven't you? So who went out last time? Who's going to have... Bernard. Are you... Oh, I've got these combat sim things as well. You actually haven't got one. Bernard, hang on. Wasn't there a will one? Yes. Okay. Let's give you that, Bernard. So you can have an additional, an increased chance of resisting panic and psionic attacks, which is quite good because we don't want our psionic expert to become sort of subject to psionic attacks themselves. So you can have that. Okay, you've got quite a lot of will. And then we've got hit points and dodge. Okay, Bella, have you got one already installed? Yes, you have. You've got an agility one. Okay. I thought you might, Abandon All's got an agility one. Hang on a minute. Let's find our other rangers. They've got skulls on them, slightly ominously. Rangers. Okay, Brick, would you like one? Oh, you've got a movement one. Okay, good for you, Brick. Who'd like this? Right. Okay. So we're going to have to give somebody else dodge then. Who would like to be able to dodge around? Maybe... Witch? Witch, would you like to be able to dodge out of the way of things? That seems like a fun thing, doesn't it? Although, hang on. Have our main squad got them? So you've got dodge. Betty's got an aiming one, I think. Yep, that makes sense. Bernard's got that one, which is superior. Yeah, the superior will thing that we just put on. Dave. Dave has got superior will, of course. Violet, have you got one? Oh, you've got superior health. And then it's just another person. And then Abandonor's got that one. Okay. I don't know who we give these to then. Yeah, Witch. Hi, Witch. Would you like to be able to dodge? Yes, you would. Okay, good. Well, isn't that wonderful? You can now do that. And then we've got additional health. I mean, I don't know who's going to benefit from that either. I don't know. Do you know what? RJ. As a little treat, RJ, you can have this. It's not going to really get used at all, but you can have an additional 3 hit points. Don't say I don't spoil you, RJ. There you go. Yeah, I was looking for weapon upgrades. So, Violet, you've got that. Hang on. So if we give you a decent gun. So if we say, yeah, have that one, which is, yeah, aim and more damage. So then we go to here. Weapon upgrade. Oh, yeah, this can be upgraded loads. Yeah, let's put lots of upgrades on things. Yeah, that's quite good, actually. Superior stock means you still do damage to the target even if you miss. So we'll have a bit of that, thank you. And then, yeah, free reloads is always good. That's always a really good, handy thing. So, yeah, we'll take that as well, please. Let me go and just put lots of weapon upgrades onto weapons, because it could take a long time. I could be there all day doing that. So let me just go and sort that out. Hang on, have we got we've got better things here? They can now accommodate... Hang on a minute, hang on. Can we not have better of these now? Have they not got an additional slot on them or something? No. No, maybe we didn't get that sorted, or maybe I made that up. I'm not entirely sure. But let me just go and dish out loads of exciting weapon upgrades and things and use them up as well. Right, there we go. I think I've dished out every single weapon upgrade we've got. So they're all now fixed onto weapons, which is quite handy. And of course, a lot of our weapons were already quite well upgraded. So we've now got, quite a good range of different shooty guns with all different abilities and mods and everything else. So that's quite nice, I suppose. But I think we're about as ready as we can possibly be to take on the end game. Once they've done their training and we get these modular cannons, oh, that's what we were doing. Oh, botheration, never mind. It's fine, I forgot about that. We hadn't done that tech yet, but not to worry. Yeah, let's, I don't know, where do we go now? Back to over here to go and gain some more intel, possibly? We'll pootle over here, look, so let's head over here. There we go. I guess we could buy some weapon upgrades, couldn't we? Given that I sort of forgot that we were doing this thing here. So we'll gather some intel. Right, there we go. So we've done modular cannons. We can now fit an additional upgrade onto them. Okay, that's useful. Improve bullpups. Yeah, carry on with that. We're probably never going to finish that because I'm not that bothered. Right, go back to here. Let's just grab a little bit more intel. Now, how long does this take? I don't know. So at the minute we've got 353 intel. Oh, right, they finished doing that. We've got somebody to promote. Oh, a T-Man. T-Man's been promoted. Okay, right, and you've got some more ability points. Okay. Right, fine. New covert action. Income supplies, research, loot. Manufacture upgrade. 5 days. Let's make ourselves a new weapon upgrade that we can put onto our cannon things that I just completely forgot that we were upgrading. Oh, and also... +1 health. Do you know what? Dave, you can have that. You can have an additional point of health. We'll pop a soldier in. I don't know, Bullseye can go with you. Have some supplies stop wounding happening because we have quite a lot of supplies. Get that done 5 days. Okay, right, get that sorted. Back we go to here. And then, yeah, I think if we can get that done, if we can get that thing done in 5 days... that would be quite nice. Get that done, and then we can wrap things up. So 353 intel, 359. Oh, it's hardly any. Oh, it's hardly any intel. Right, their bond training is complete. And there we go. Oh, that's finished as well. Okay, so they've gained some XP. Dave's health has gone up, and we've got a new weapon. Okay. let's do a new one of these. But we'll do, I don't know, let's go and gather 42 intel. Because why not, eh? And we'll send some of the sort of the lower ranked soldiers, shall we say. Zombie. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Zombie, you need to take off all your things again. There you go. Zombie, can we have all these things back? Thank you. We'll have that back. We'll have all the good guns and all the... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All the good everythings. Can we have all the shiny things back? Thank you so much. Right. That's that sorted. Go back here. Yeah, we'll gather some intel because we might need it for future missions if we get those special choices. So you, zombie, can be promoted. Pop another soldier in with you. That can be RJ. Put a scientist in. Stop people being wounded. You guys go and do that, please. And then we will go to the armory because then we can promote T-Man, which is exciting. Oh, you've got a bland weapon as well. But okay, so we can promote you to the final level. You can have cereal because that's a good thing. So you can have that, please. That completes your sharpshooting list of things. And then I think what we will do is, if we go now to Dave, for example, Dave's now got an additional slot. But because I'm a buffoon, I've put all the things onto other weapons, which is a little bit unfortunate. So if we go here, I think maybe can we nip over to the black market again? I know this is very admin heavy, this episode. We've done one mission. There's a lot of fiddling around and faffing about. But I think, can we buy... Here we go. Can we buy some of these things? Superior stock. That's quite good, isn't it? That's good. And it does say on it uses the words duct tape. Woo! So that's fun. So you'll have that. That means that even if you miss, it causes damage. So maybe we could fit that onto Dave's one of the guns that we've got. Maybe that's what we could do. So I think that thing is increased critical chance, is it? That is obviously a bigger magazine. And yeah, that is the sort of, you cause more damage even if you are not hitting them. What's Dave got? What do we already have on our guns? Again, I know I'm faffing around and fiddling about, and I do apologise. Dave, what have you got on your existing gun? So a bigger magazine, so it's got +3 clip size, +2 damage. I think, is that coming from that thing there? Maybe it's a damage +2. So yeah, maybe yes, the option to cause damage even if you miss is quite useful. I think we will go for that, actually. Yes, we'll do that, please. We shall do that. We'll have a bit of that. Yep, go to the black market. What can we buy? Alloys, crystals, laser sights. Yeah, we'll take that for 20 intel. That's neither here nor there. We'll have that. Thank you. Focus and supplies. Don't really need them. Let's go and fit that to Dave's gun. And I think we will be ready. I think we're ready to dive into the end game, which is a little bit scary. It's a little bit frightening. Can anybody do anything over here? That's Bella. 3 days. Okay, do you know what, Bella? Maybe you can go and do that. I might need you to, relinquish your things, thank you. Again, just sort of restore you to normal gear. There you go. Maybe you can go and work on your bond with, whoever it was. Who is it? Bogdanov. With Brick. So Brick hasn't got anything fancy. No, okay, that's fine. Maybe you can do that whilst other people go and do this mission coming up. Maybe you can sort of work on that. Yeah, you get that sorted. Yes, please. And then the final thing that we are going to do onto this current gun that Dave has, we shall fit a superior stock so it can do more damage. There we go. Sorted. So that's going to cause 4 damage if you miss, which is quite useful. Right, and I think with that done, I think, we're ready. There's nothing else for us to do. I think we're pretty much sorted. We've got all of our people ready. They're all healed up. Bella's doing some bond stuff, but that's okay. Everybody is poised and ready to go. We've got armour. We've got exciting things. Oh, hang on. Where's the suit thing? Have we got the suit? Have we got the suit? Can we put the suit on? Say, Solo. Can we load out you? Yes. the Rage armour. When we put this on, do we get a little lovely kind of fancy cutscene thing of you wearing it? Yes, we do.
We've only got one of these things, so be careful with it. Just because you look like a berserker doesn't mean you can go charging off into combat like they do.
I like the way that she's wearing a baseball hat with it. It goes well with it. There you go. Right. So, we can do a Rage Strike. Attack any enemy within movement range with a devastating melee assault. It's a heavy class armour granting increased mobility, so +1, and allowing a soldier to mount a heavy weapon. It can have a heavy weapon on it. Oh my goodness. You can charge enemies and inflict brutal melee damage. And it also, yes, it gives you +7 health, +1 mobility, and also +2 armour. While wearing this armour, it has a chance to panic mutons and berserkers encountered in combat. Oh, that thing is brilliant. Again, it looks a bit like we're going to sort of a Halloween cosplay thing. Looks a bit weird. But there we go. There we go. So yes, in here then, what did it say we could do? There's oh no, it can mount heavy weapon. Yes. Okay, so you can't have your 2 items, but you can have a heavy weapon instead. Okay, this is very exciting. Where does it fit? It must fit just here. Right, there we go. I think with that done, we shall wrap things up for now. And when we come back next time, we shall dive into the end game. We shall go and take on the mission that I've forgotten the name of. It's got a really bad mountain something, wasn't it? It's really awful. This one here. Mountain Stank, that was it, of course. It was such a bad operation name, my brain had decided to block it out. But yeah, we'll come back next time and we shall dive in. We shall go and have a bit of a creep around the Advent Network Tower and see what we can do. And then, yeah, apparently that leads us into the end game. So possibly our time here in the world of XCOM is coming to an end. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Is there one mission after this? Are there 2, 3, 5? I really don't know. But yes, we are very much approaching the end game. So yeah, I think this is sort of starting the countdown toward wrapping things up with XCOM 2. But yes, we'll come back next time and see how we get on with the disappointingly named Operation Mountain Stank. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here. Next time out in XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. If we view that from that angle, that is supposed to be a cup of tea with a handle. And a bird just landed on that sheep's head. That is amazing. There are so many ducks. In the middle here, I'm going to make it a pointy window. We have a little window where the Geek Cupboard is.